Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary and welcome to another episode of Slabs to Cabs, where I take slabs that I cut on Sundays, turn them into cabochons, jewelry, and other things on Mondays. So here we are going to work on this awesome piece of banded chert. There's the back, here's the front. Let me get it wet. Very, very cool piece. Jim from the eastern shores of Lake Michigan sent me this thing. This little fracture worries me right here, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I'm planning on doing. And what that is I'm gonna get this thing down to shape, maybe like a teardrop or something. And then I'm gonna keep the back flat with a concave edge, or not concave, beveled edge. And then the top is gonna be totally convex. So it'll be totally rounded on top here all the way around. So I do have quite a bit to take off. I have to take off all of that pretty much. So I am gonna start on the 80 grit. I wouldn't recommend using the 80 grit for chert generally because it's very chippy, and anything, under like 100 grit will give you little chip outs, but I do have a lot to take off on this one. So I'm gonna start it on the 80, 8-inch high-tech flat lap. And then after each little step here, I'll try to show you what I'm gonna do next. So let's get this thing set up and we'll get going. Okay, so through all the discs, I did use a finished disc. This is what we came up with. So you can actually see that it did take an awesome shine. Try to get in there close for you. You can kind of see some of that banding coming through a little bit more. Couple nicks on here, one right here by my thumb, that I think just opened up just a little crack, but really, really cool. That's just the back too. And then I put my beveled edge on it. You can see it there. And then this is what we got for the front. This thing is pretty sweet. Let me get way in there. A lot more of that patterning opened up. That crack did stay in there right through the middle, but it's not through the back. So I don't know if it's just a fracture in the top or what, but this is probably one of the coolest pieces of chert I've ever worked on. Got a nice convex on it both ways pretty much. So a nice shape. I think, I think this would be used for like to get wrapped or something probably, or maybe even just for a pocket stone. Yeah, this white stuff on the side here, I don't even know what that is. If it's like I don't think it took a differential shine. No, it shined right over. So I'm not sure if that's just like I don't know, quartz or something in there, or white chert, I suppose it could be, if that's a thing. But yeah, I think it turned out really, really good. Good shape. Kind of came out really, really good. Like I said, probably one of the my most favorite pieces of chert that I've ever worked on. Not that I've worked on a ton, but this one's really good. All right, so if you like this video, leave a like. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.